motivation and preparation led to a new sensation, new creation. That's what you're facing. Now watch my elevation.
The next topic we're going to discuss on Boxing Bros is Eddie Hearn predicts that Anthony Joshua will knock out Alexander Usyk in the rematch. Let's take a listen at what Eddie Hearn had to say, and then we'll discuss it in greater detail. All right, this video appears courtesy of IFL TV. Subscribe to IFL TV.
That's it. Maxie Hughes, what's happening, mate? Which round does AJ KO Usyk? Right, I'm telling you now, this is my prediction. AJ KOs Usyk inside 6 rounds. There you go. Farhad, how you doing?
Yo, Eddie different, bro.
Eddie has predicted that Anthony Joshua will KO Usyk inside 6 rounds. G, what's your reaction?
Listen, it's possible. It's possible. But Eddie, man, he's supposed to say this, man. Eddie's his promoter, so it doesn't even count, man. You know, like, I don't know. I'm gonna be honest, man. If based upon the first fight, it's gonna be real tough. So I think it's cap, bro. I'm gonna say it's cap. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I do think AJ could actually win if AJ develops this new philosophy in boxing that Robert Garcia is hopefully gonna bless him with. I can see like a knockout in the later rounds, right? But we're talking about Usyk here. Usyk is slippery, he's tricky, so like it's gonna take some rounds for AJ to adjust, right? But like within 6 rounds, man, listen, if that happens, that means Usyk wasn't on his A game. And I just don't see that happening. So, you know, I think it will end in a knockout, though, but a later round knockout, you know, for even men this time. I honestly think Usyk's going to probably go for a knockout also in this fight as well. So, you know, this is going to be a tough fight for both gentlemen, you know, but I think the knockout's going to occur from the 9th round up. So within 9 and 12 is going to be the knockout, not before or within 6 rounds. I think that's too bold of a prediction, even for Eddie Hearn. And I understand AJ's his right-hand man. He's supposed to do that. So salute to Eddie, man. He's one of those promoters that you would love to have. You always know he's going to have your back. He's not going to talk trash about it. He's not like a Floyd or anybody else. You know what I mean? Like, he's going to hold you down for real. So salute to Eddie for that. But it sounded cute.
All right. True Dog Bill.
Not only is Eddie Hearn the promoter, he's a fanboy for his fighters. You know what I'm saying? For real, he definitely is. But he might not be as off as many people might suggest. And the reason why I say this is because I was watching a couple of Usyk fights. I realized that he starts off very slow. And then he tends to come on as the fight goes on. Maybe Eddie's thinking that he can catch him in the early rounds if AJ comes and he brings that type of Chisora flow. you know, if he comes in with that type of energy, maybe he's thinking that he can stop him while Usyk is trying to figure out, and he's a little slow in the first couple of rounds. Maybe he thinks that AJ can catch him, and maybe that is a possibility, but I don't see it happening like that. If anything, if he does, I see it happen around the 10th round, But also, we really don't know where Usyk's mind is right now as well.
That's a good point too. Yeah.
So we will have to see. We would definitely have to see. But I don't think he is totally off his rocker.
Well, jumping in, I've seen some training videos of Usyk recently. He looked pretty damn good. Mm-hmm. And I think, you pointed out, G, I think just as much as you're talking about AJ knocking out Usyk, when you're going for the knockout, you can also get knocked out. Mm-hmm. And AJ knows that better than anyone. Andy Ruiz, Madison Square Garden. So I think, they're on to something. I think the first fight has shown that his chances of outboxing Usyk are going to be very, very slim. And so he needs to utilize what he has to his advantage, which is he's the bigger, stronger, harder puncher. So he's gonna have to try to get Usyk out of there. And I think, Eddie Hearn's just saying some wishful thinking. Inside six will stop him from having a heart attack. You know what I mean? Anything after 6, that boy's gonna be on the edge of his seats. So realistically, I think that talent-wise, Deontay Wilder's a hard puncher, and Deontay Wilder finds a way to put the right hand on his opponent's face, and I'll give him credit for that. But I think skill-wise, Usyk, Anthony Joshua, and Tyson Fury are the 3 most skilled heavyweights in the division. When you have that type of skill going against each other, anything can happen. So anything's possible. I think Joshua can knock out Usyk, but I also think Usyk can knock out Joshua. I think don't be surprised if Joshua somehow outboxes him. We've seen it with Andy Ruiz. It just some clicks and he outboxes Andy Ruiz.
Man, this ain't no
having it. That's probably the least likely thing. And it won't surprise me because AJ did take some rounds away from Usyk, trying to box him. So I'm just saying, nothing in this fight, nothing will surprise me. Is all I'm saying. If Usyk outboxed AJ, I wouldn't be surprised. If AJ somehow improved and was able to control distance better and able to, say, whenever Usyk got inside, hold him, reset, get back to the jab, and utilize this jab more. Yep, right. More body work. I wouldn't be surprised to see him win on points. I wouldn't be. But anything can happen because, to me, Usyk is extremely talented, very skilled, ridiculous boxing IQ. Boxing IQ off the charts. To me, Anthony Joshua is physically strong, athletic, punching power, and decent boxing IQ. His IQ is not on the level of Usyk. He's always learning. He's a student of the game. But I think, he's a very intelligent fighter in there as well. And I think anything can happen. So, Eddie's prediction, go ahead.
You know what? I agree with Eddie Hearn. Now I'm about to explain why.
Oh, God. Here we go.
Walk with me on this. I'm telling you. But walk with me. Yo, listen. I know y'all like, this is dude flip-flop G, whatever. I don't care. Yo, all right. If AJ implements the Klitschko style, the Andre Ward style, and the Devin Haney style of jab, clinch, hold, Usyk can't do anything. The ref has to reset. Keep doing that. Yo, Klitschko used to do that. I used to hate this dude for it. I used to be like, this dude's fights are boring. But Usyk can't work if AJ does that. You know what I'm saying? And so it favors AJ style, Usyk can't really move around because once Usyk gets close enough, AJ just clinches him and then waits for the referee to say, yo, break. And then that gives AJ another chance to hit him with the 1-2 again. You know what I'm saying? Like, make it boring and he could possibly win. And that could end in a knockout in AJ's favor. So Eddie Hearn, he might be right, man. I'm just saying that I can see that happening. Go to your homie Klitschko. It's like, when Rocky went to Apollo, you know what I'm saying? Like, learn that skill, bro. That's all I'm saying.
When Rocky went to Apollo, Paulie had to go to Apollo's gym. And he wasn't a big fan of that. Nah, G, welcome to your eureka moment. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I said I could see him winning a decision that way if he just does that all night. Yeah. And Usyk isn't able to get to him. And it's successful. I could see him winning a decision that way. This fight can go a number of ways. I just want the fight to happen. Salute to Usyk and salute to Anthony Joshua. I think they're both, great for the sport. And may the best man win.
Yeah, definitely. And before we get out of here, salute to the homeboy, cool boy, Steph Foden Jr. He won last night. Got a unanimous decision over Roman. Thought that was dope. Please like and subscribe.
Let's add one more thing about cool boy Steph. He gave Roman a chance to take his belts when Roman wouldn't give him the chance when Roman was champion. So that's what you call, class right there.
Definitely. Let us know how you feel in the comment section. Please like and subscribe. Check us out on Instagram and Twitter. And please check out our podcast on all major streaming services. Elevation out now on all major streaming services. I'm the commissioner, Trill Dollar Bill. That's Kaden, that's Parachute G. The TBE couldn't be with us right now, but you know who you rocking with. It's the Boxing Bros. We appreciate you.